As we get over here, we're looking at the console overview or home screen. You'll see you've got aux-ins 1 through 8, 9 through 16, matrices. These are all an indication of where the master fader is, solo and mute. Here on some of these channels you'll see that again you've got the faders, the solo and the mute, but then some indication here of the state of the gate. I believe these channels are set up for some toms. So the state of the gate, then just above it would be showing you gain reduction for the compression, and then the left side of the display there would show you actual input level, and you've got this for all of the different 8 banks of inputs, and based on where you have the fader bank selected, will actually highlight these. So we see that it's highlighted around 1 through 8. If I come over here to the scroll button and I want to scroll to the next bank up, I would hit this, and now we'll see that we have moved the fader controls are now 8 different faders. The colors will change, you've noticed, if you're paying close attention, and we'll go over that a little bit later. But you'll notice that this yellow box is still lit up here because that is still the last channel that was selected. So typical to a lot of the digital consoles, it has one channel strip that operates for whatever channel that you have selected. So now we'll go down all the functions of a selected channel. So we'll see that this perk left channel here, you'll notice that it has a black box behind it, whereas some of these other ones don't. The black box is going to indicate that that is the channel that's selected. So now we have a fat channel, or sort of a channel overview. The label up here showing us that the channel that we've selected is this perk left, and then a few things here. You'll see each one of these sections has one of these buttons that's clear, and this is more of like a view mode. So if I were to engage this one now, it opens up what we'll call the view mode for the gain stage. We see state of the direct output, metering for the direct output, and then this is going to show us where it is picking the direct output after the input, after the processing, or after the mute and fader. Drop-down menu would allow you to assign that to an applicable output in the stage rack. Here we've got parameters that we can safe. This is a visual representation. It's not a touch screen. We would actually have to come up to this area and physically push one of these, and if I push here, we'll see that the fader safe has been engaged, so it would safe the faders for us. As we come down a little bit more, we see we've got a high and low pass, and this would show us whether that high or low pass is in or out, where the high or low pass is. They do have a preference that if I lay my finger on the knob, it will highlight and show me where we're actually pointing, what the actual hertz is, and then also when I put it in, you'll see on the EQ down here we get a visual representation of that particular filter turning on or off. And then also you'll see the last thing we have here is a selection of slope, a 12 dB or a 24 dB slope on the high pass, and a 6 or 12 on the low pass.